What's up, friends? We are back with some free samples courtesy of Fracture Sounds, the latest in their Blueprint series, the bass guitar. This was modeled after a Fender Precision bass, using both fingered and picked articulations, as well as a direct signal and amped signal. As usual with my Blueprint reviews, I have used only Blueprints to create this composition. Let's just get right into it and see how it sounds. We got a nice simple interface. We have a tone control, compression, drive. There is a direct versus amp signal, as well as our fingered versus picked articulation. Over here in the cog wheels, we have some release volume settings and velocity response. So let's fool around with the tone control so I can show you what that does. Compression. I'll keep that dialed about halfway. Then we got drive. All right, let's check out the direct signal. This will be useful if you want to run it through your own amp simulations. Versus the amp signal. You've been listening the entire time to the fingered articulation. Let's listen to picked. Now, if I dial that tone control along with that, you're going to get like a really crispy signal. I thought that we would do something totally different. I've been doing almost entirely like cinematic type compositions or ambient based composition. Let's check out what I came up with. This is the bass guitar, which started all off. Electric keys. As you can see, I had fun with this one. Fun fact, I recorded that electric keys part in one shot with the click track. No quantization, one shot, just for fun. And then we have 4 instances of their drum kit. All I did was separate it into kick, hi-hat, toms just at the very end for a couple of accents, and rattle or shaker, whatever that is. I panned the hi-hat a little bit to the right, the rattle or shaker a little bit to the left. Could not be any more basic of a part. And then we have some of their epic grand, literally just playing some kind of sort of jazz chords. Let's check this out. Okay, so you can probably hear if you've been using Fracture Sounds, they got their shimmer reverb. So I just loaded it up, but I still use the close mics with that shimmer reverb just to try to still get a little bit of the attack from the close mics, but then get that nice long kind of blended reverb type sound. A little bit of their church organ in there. So I actually started with the mellow sound, but it wasn't quite cutting through the mix, so I brought it into full. Just kind of messed around with these settings. I used the close mics for that as well, just to cut through a little bit. And then we have their toy piano. I can't remember if I used this in my other Blueprints composition or not. Let's play it first. I cranked the atmosphere layer and I sold it so that you would only hear the atmospheric kind of layer. Just created kind of this soft, gentle pad sound. The fact that they give you all these cool controls and free samples is pretty cool. Let's check out the next one. We got Music Box. I think I just messed around with the reverb and atmosphere layers, and that's it. Just a little something. It's almost like you can't even tell it's in the composition, but trust me, it's there. If you listen, you'll find it. That is panned a little bit more aggressively to the right. Lastly, one of my favorites for the Blueprint series is their textural violins. That is absolutely nuts that that sound is free. So I started with the free trems, and I think I fooled around the Collegnos, the spikes, but ultimately I settled on the bends. I think we have some shimmer reverb. Yes, we do. Played with a delay a little bit and added a whole bunch of atmospheric layers. I wanted it to be more like a pad sound. You still get kind of the attack from the strings, but it's more pad-like. And that is it, my friends. What do we got here? Like 10 tracks, all free sounds. Just a short video today just to prove that you don't need to spend money or a lot of money to go out and make music. Start with free stuff. Start with whatever you can find. Hone your skills, work on your arrangements, work on your mix, get everything sounding as best as you possibly can, and then just get one library at a time. That's all for me today. We're going to play through the composition. Stay safe.